Has anyone ever pulled you aside and told you the real truth about life past 80? Not the polite version you hear at birthday parties, not the "you raise still young at heart" speeches, but the truths that live quietly in the background, changing the way your days feel. After 80, the world doesn't just slow down. It rearranges itself. Some moments will bring you peace deeper than you've ever known. Others will stir up loneliness you didn't expect. And if you don't see these changes coming, they can hit harder than you imagined. In this video, we'll talk about 5 quiet but powerful realities that shape life after 80. Not to frighten you, but to prepare you. Because when you understand them, you can meet them with strength instead of surprise. We'll talk about friendships that vanish without warning, a body that takes longer to recover, the uncomfortable shift into needing help, the sting of feeling invisible, and the regret that creeps in when purpose slips away. Some of these truths may feel heavy, but they also carry a gift, the chance to live these years with acceptance, grace, and a dignity only you get to define. Let us begin. After 80, one of the biggest changes isn't in your body, it's in your address book. The people you've known for decades start to disappear. Some pass away. Some move closer to their children. Some simply stop calling as life slows on their end. 2. You may wake up one morning and realize the phone rings less. The visits are shorter. The calendar isn't is not full. That people have stopped caring. It's just that time has shifted the balance. I once knew Margaret, 83, who used to host Sunday tea for her friends without fail. At first, every chair around her kitchen table was filled. Then, over the years, she needed fewer cups. By 85, she still set the table for 6 even though only 2 would show up. Loneliness after 80 doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers during the evening news, or sits with you at the end of the hallway, waiting for someone to knock. But here's the thing: you can fill those spaces again. Not with the same people, maybe, but with new connections. A library club, a neighbor's dinner invitation, even a call you decide to make yourself. At this stage, connection isn't about waiting, it's about reaching. By your 80s, your body starts setting limits without asking your opinion. A bad night's sleep can drain you for days. A small cold can feel like a mountain to climb. And a minor fall can change your routines for months. I met Harold, 82, who loved fishing at the pier every weekend. One winter, he caught the flu and spent 2 weeks indoors. By the time he was well, walking to the pier felt twice as far. I thought I'd bounce back, he told me. Instead, I learned to stroll instead of sprint. This stage of life teaches you a strange truth. Recovery is slower, but awareness is sharper. You learn to respect your energy, to move more deliberately, to rest with purpose. And while your body may not bounce back the way it once did, it can still carry a strong and steady spirit. Independence is one of life's most treasured freedoms, and after 80, it changes shape. You start noticing little adjustments. Gripping the handrail on every stair, avoiding heavy groceries, hesitating before driving on a rainy night. For those who have spent their whole lives helping others, accepting help can feel like a blow to pride. But there's a hidden truth here. Asking for help isn't losing independence, it's protecting it. I remember Sam, 86, who used to climb onto his own roof to clean the gutters. One fall day, he handed the ladder to his grandson and said, "It's your turn." At first, it felt like giving something up. Later, he realized it gave him more years to enjoy what truly mattered. Help doesn't have to mean people doing everything for you. It can be a seat in the shower, a light in the hallway, or a neighbor picking up milk when they shop. The bravest words after 80 might just be, "I could use a hand." One of the hardest realities of aging is feeling like you've faded into the background. A cashier glances past you. A server asks your daughter what you want to eat. People speak louder than necessary, or slower, as if age means you no longer understand. It's rarely cruel, just careless. But over time, it can make you question your presence in the world. Helen, 85, once told me about a meeting she attended at her local history society. She had lived through the exact events they were discussing, yet no one asked her to speak. "They don't know I am a living archive," she said with a half-smile. "You are not background. You are the main story. And the way to stay visible is to keep stepping forward into conversations, decisions, and spaces where your voice matters. Speak your stories, even if they interrupt someone else's rush. You've earned the right to be heard." Slower days bring more time for reflection, and if you are not careful, more space for regret. The "I wish I did" thoughts, the missed chances, the moments you can get back. But regret only takes root when purpose fades. Purpose after 80 may not look like a career or big achievements. It may be smaller yet more powerful. Eleanor, 89, once told me she found her new purpose in writing birthday letters to each of her great-grandchildren. "It's my way of being part of their lives even when I am not around anymore," she said. Your purpose now can be as simple as making one person's day lighter, sharing your wisdom with someone younger, or creating something beautiful. No matter how small. Reaching your 80s is not the final chapter, it's the deep part of the book, where every sentence carries weight. Yes, the pace changes. Yes, the circle may shrink, but you still hold the pen. You can choose connection. You can choose rest. You can choose to speak, to ask, to forgive yourself. This season of life is not about fading away, it's about showing up in a new, quieter, yet still powerful way. Thank you for spending this time with us. Share in the comments which of these truths resonated most with you, and how you'll carry it forward. Your words might just be the encouragement someone else needs to